Real estate is one of the fastest growing industries in the US, and rightly so. The current real estate market offers an overwhelming amount of opportunity for the ever-growing people who want to invest and get their hands on some property and get rich quickly. According to Robert Kiyosaki, who is one of the greatest real estate investors in the US, real estate investing, even on a very small scale, remains a tried and true means of building an individual's cash flow and wealth. Now, statements like, "How can I buy a house when I don't even have money for the down payment? It's only for the rich. It's all about luck. And the property rates are skyrocketing at the moment, and I don't even know how to make money through real estate," might pop up in your mind like a tuna fish pulled right out of the river. But fear not, because today we're going to show you how you can start with your first rental property and consequently make millions through real estate investing. Furthermore, we bring you the 5 rules to invest successfully in the real estate market. Make sure you press the like and subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on some important tips on your ways to financial freedom. And we can jump right into the video. Owning a house for yourself where you can have those peaceful nights without the fear of paying rent has long been an American dream. A house where you can breathe peacefully and where you can do whatever you want. So let's first get a clarification on how this real estate thing works. To put things first, with soaring prices of properties in the US, one of the biggest obstacles in the way of buying some property is the cost. We all know that all those banks and lending institutions are leaning towards people with good credit scores, and the poor ones or financially unstable ones are usually screened out. In the past, this game was reserved to the rich and the landlord to buy all the property out there. But now there are ways that have made real estate investing easy for ordinary people. The first rule to investing small sums in the real estate market is through real estate crowdfunding. It is one of the best ways to adopt if you don't have those initial high sums to invest and buy some rental property. With crowdfunding, investors can raise cash from a large pool of investors, and each investor contributes a small sum of money. To put the long story short, with crowdfunding, you can actually get your money together with other investors, and once more investors get in, the funds get large enough for you to buy some residential or commercial property, which can bring stable income for you. There are many businessmen who actually use the platforms such as Twitter and Facebook to promote their crowdfunding initiatives, and eventually amass a large pool of investors together so they can buy some property and everyone can have a piece of the cake. The second way to invest your small sum in the real estate market is through real estate wholesaling. This method involves finding great deals or properties and then handing them to other investors without making any renovations or paying some additional taxes. The underlying concept with wholesaling is that you identify a distressed house, and this house, according to you, is a hot deal and is very likely to attract other investors as well. It is you who is going to schedule a closing date with the property sellers. The next step revolves around you finding potential buyers and investors. Basically, you'll be on a hunt to look for buyers who will be looking to buy the property which you want to buy. The next step is to schedule a closing with the buyer you found. Actually, you'll be buying the property, and just after a few minutes of buying it, you're going to sell it to the buyer you found. The buyer's down payment plus the earnest money will most likely cover the money that you put as a down payment, and sometimes even more. Sometimes you will have to sign over the check directly from your buyer to your seller. You only act as a middleman and earn by arranging simultaneous deals. But one thing is for certain, if you're looking to make money through real estate wholesaling, you need to have great communication and negotiation skills. And you should be updated as well. You should have a hawk's eye on all the distressed properties in the neighborhood. The third way to make money by investing small sums in the real estate industry is through house flipping. People might argue, but the majority of investors out there think that house flipping is the best possible way to get into real estate. Most people think of house flipping as the same thing as wholesaling, but that's not the case, because the former involves some renovations to be done. The methods for both of them are pretty much the same, but in the case of house flipping, you need to renovate the distressed property you bought. But when you put up the previously distressed property into a better form, then you can ask for a better price, and consequently you can measure your profits. This is one of the most popular ways to make money through real estate. If you want to get a lucrative deal, you need to know when and where to search for them. Most of these distressed houses are sold during foreclosures, auction, and in bank short sale, and are usually at a discount. If you beautifully renovate the home, then you're typically adding some value to it. Some people might think that this venture of house flipping is quite expensive, as you need to do some renovations. But you don't have to buy the house for some straight-up cash, because the option of credit is always available. The fourth way to start investing in real estate with small sums is through turnkey rental properties. Turnkey real estate investing is a good option for people who are not in a position to do all the hassle of buying the house, doing rehab, and managing the property on their own. In essence, a turnkey rental property is a property such as a house, duplex, apartment building, and more that have been bought at a lower price, usually below average value, and has been fully renovated. What that means is that the new owner is ready to turn the key and begin renting the property out. Most turnkey companies manage the property on your behalf. Thus, they offer you the joy of earning some basic long-term passive income while practically doing nothing. These companies buy and sell fully renovated rental properties on your behalf. Home Union and American Real Estate Investments are some of the best turnkey real estate investing companies available today. They are also the best platforms to use if you want to get into residential real estate investments. These companies may charge an acquisition fee, which is an additional price paid during purchase. With turnkey projects, you only need to put down 35% as a down payment to get started. This can be an opportunity for you to grow some passive income over the long term. This is one of the ideal ways to start earning some serious passive income. And once you get used to the game, it usually gets easier. This is the reason why real estate is beating all other industries when it comes to producing riches. At number 5, we have house hacking. Now, this is one of the best strategies to begin with small sums. You buy some small multi-unit rental property and move in. You make this unit your primary residence and rent the rest of the stories out. By the time, you can add more of such properties to your business and grow exponentially. But for this, you need to buy the house with some down payment. It can be a duplex, triplex, or fourplex. You can always assume the option of moving out later, and this property can be a great asset for some serious passive income for you. That was all for today. Make sure you press the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.